You say go,
All
sir.
right.
I'm rolling.
3, 2, 1, roll. On April 20th, 2012, at approximately 11:58 p.m., Elkville police responded to an ambulance call within the village. Upon his arrival, the Elkville officer found an unconscious and unresponsive 2-year-old child named Michael. The Jackson County Ambulance Service transported the child to Memorial Hospital of Carbondale for emergency treatment. Michael was subsequently transported by helicopter to Children's Hospital in St. Louis for more extensive treatment. Michael's injuries included a brain bleed, several fractures, and multiple contusions. In spite of the efforts of medical personnel, Michael succumbed to his injuries late last night. The Jackson County Sheriff's Department began its investigation of this case after being contacted by Elkville Police. Through a number of interviews on Saturday, Sunday, and today, detectives learned that Michael was left in care of Jared W. Rutter of Elkville. Based upon the interviews conducted by the Sheriff's Department and the preliminary medical information made available to me, I have charged Jared W. Rutter, a white male with a date of birth of 2/17 of 1988, with 2 counts of first-degree murder this afternoon. I have alleged that the defendant, without legal justification, grabbed Michael by the wrist and swung him by the arm, causing Michael to strike both a lamp and a wall with his head, thereby causing the fatal injuries to Michael. Rutter will see a judge tomorrow afternoon, at which time bond will be set. A preliminary hearing will also be set tomorrow afternoon. Rutter remains incarcerated here at the Jackson County Jail. The investigation to this homicide is ongoing, and consequently the facts are still being uncovered. Rule 3.6 of the Illinois Supreme Court Rules of Professional Conduct prohibit me from discussing much more about the case.
Just one quick question, sir. You said that the 2-year-old Michael had been left in the care of Jared Rutter. He was the only one in the home at the time, sir?
That's correct.
So baby's mama was not there?
She was at work.
There was no other child with him? Just him?
Cannot comment at this time.
What about anything previous with Jared Rutter?
I can't comment upon past criminal history. Rule 3.6 expressly prohibits me from discussing that. However, if you guys want to do some investigation, you might want to look at Michigan.
I understand that. Regarding these charges, sir, this is a very serious crime against a very small child.
That's absolutely correct.
Somewhat upsetting, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. As a parent, I have I feel a lot of pain for this child, being that age, left in the care of somebody. It's very disturbing.
Do we know if there was any substance being used by Mr. Rutter that night at all?
Corn dog.
Okay, no alcohol or drugs?
That would be pure speculation.
Have you talked to family members at all?
I have not personally talked to family members. The detectives have as I indicated, engaged in extensive interviews with many of the people who saw Michael last week, saw Michael on Friday afternoon, and have had interaction with Michael's mother as well as Mr. Rutter.
The area where this happened, is this where where Jared was living, and was he living with anyone else?
He was living in Elkville with the child, yes.
Quick question, sir. You said the investigation, of course, is still ongoing regarding this one individual's charges. Is there a possibility that charges may be filed against other individuals in connection to this?
I'm not going to speculate. We'll see where the facts take us.
Can you say who was it that placed the initial 911 call?
Can I say, or will I say?
Would you say?
No, I'm going to let I'll let you all show up at the preliminary hearing when it's set in probably 14 to 21 days.
And you said bond has not been set, that'll be done tomorrow morning?
That's correct. Mr. Rudder was taken into custody last night. Bond hearings are Tuesdays and Thursdays now in Jackson County.
Last night after interviews or last night after the boy died?
Last night.